Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you beautiful faces back to some 4-player chess. Now, I have the blue pieces. I'm competing against yellow, green and red. And the way you win is you have the most points at the end of the game. So you'll notice that we all have a numerical value currently at 0. We need to get that up to the billion trillions, okay? And you do this by taking people's pieces or putting them in checkmate. Person with the most points at the end of the game does go on to in fact win. I've just made my camera wobble, by the way, so if I'm like this right now, I'm very sorry. I accidentally kicked it under my desk. It's not my fault, guys, okay? I don't know who put that there. So yeah, also if I get a pawn to this 8th rank, turns into a queen, same as normal chess. So people often will just throw pawns up the board. Am I getting mated already? What? Oh my god, if red just pushes this pawn. Oh my god. Oh my god, but they didn't do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Oh my god. I cannot believe that. I almost just got checkmated on move 2. Oh my, guys, I gotta lock in. I've gotta lock in here. Oh my god, let's go here. Oh my god. Wow, so heart attack. Wow, guys, I clearly suck at 4-player chess, okay? Don't be fooled by the fact I'm 1800. That literally means nothing. That's not that good. Those that play 4-player chess, you can back me up in the comments. Please let me know in the comments. 1800 is not that impressive to get, is it? Just back me on that, okay, guys, please. Oh my word, I can't believe that. I cannot believe... Well, hopefully this makes for an insane video now, because I almost just got mated on move 2. What a title that would be, by the way. So yeah, red clearly pushing for this 8th rank to, in fact, make a queen. However, my queen does guard this square currently, so... You know, they're not reinforced by anything else, so they need to maybe move their queen forwards if they have any intention of making that happen. I actually cannot believe what has just happened. Wow, you guys can tell it's been a while since I've played 4-player chess. I mean, I maybe play this like once every week and a half, and I record a couple of videos just in one. But wow. That was not how I wanted this to start in the slightest. Let's open up our light square bishop. I don't see any issue with that at all. Yellow just completely lost their queen just because red didn't find a move. I mean, it feels bad. It does feel very bad. I mean, yeah, green now just able to develop their light square bishop for free because yellow wanted to get rid of their knight for some reason. Okay, my queen is now currently being attacked. I'm not the biggest fan of that, so I am going to block with the bishop, I think. Yellow could potentially sabotage me a little bit here, but I don't think it would be that big of a deal. Red and green now both with queens, but you look at green's development, you look at red's development. I guess red's actually okay. They've got, you know, bishops opened up, the queens are active. It's actually looking pretty good. I think, yeah, they're in severe trouble of being mated here, yellow is. This is not good if you're a fan of yellow. I'm sorry, okay? He's likely dead here. He is likely dead here. I've got such a bad itch. Don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. I'm assuming red just takes. Oh, well, green... Maybe red doesn't want to because of green's current situation. I could understand that. So likely they won't take, but, you know, it wouldn't be the worst move in the world, would it? It wouldn't be the worst move. I'm thinking about just moving my queen up a square. A very subtle move, but I think it is somewhat effective. It sort of blocks any attacks here, but also at some stage I could maybe open up this knight, open up this queen, and then red could just take here at any stage, basically. So yeah, if red takes here, yeah, it's definitely mate, because then I move my knight and my queen is blocking these squares, so I would in fact get the 20 points, I think. So hopefully red takes. Oh, red, what are we doing here, man? Why are we giving checks to green? Okay, so I can, in fact, go in here while green's checked because they can't take me. This is what I mean, man. 4-player chess is so complicated. There's far too much going on, guys. Quick sip of water to keep me going. Red to move. Where does red go now? What's red's play? They're just going to lift a pawn. Fair enough. I'm going to now take yellow's rook. Green needs to get out of here, basically. You've got to get out of there if you're green. Okay, they do get out of there. Good work, green. Makes a lot of sense. Can I now just start bringing this knight? I don't see an issue with it on my next move, but we'll see. I mean, red could completely sabotage that whole plan. We got to be aware of what our opponents are doing. That's like rule number 1 in this. You got to be aware. I think. Who knows? Maybe you don't. It is red to move. They don't seem... Okay, they do in fact move. Now maybe I just drop my bishop back because, you know, setting up some discovered checks perhaps. That could be an idea. Okay, so green just completely takes yellow's queen like it just didn't even exist. That's pretty good going. It is now red to move. I mean, in an ideal world, they'd just, you know, slide their queen forwards a square. That'd be quite funny. That would be quite funny. Because then I'd go like here, just attacking the queen, pin you to the king. I mean, that would be ideal. Okay, they don't do that. They just slide back. I don't think there's any point in making this move right away. I don't see how that could benefit us just yet. So maybe I just sort of push my pawn. Looks like it makes some sort of sense. Yellow gets their knight out. However, I can just capture that, right? I don't see an issue with me capturing that on my next go. And then we're going to be in pretty good position in terms of points. This pawn is also just hanging. I don't know why they moved that. Okay, red's just infiltrating completely. Completely attacking the knight. Let's go ahead and take this knight. There's no issue with that there. God, I can't believe we almost got mated on move 2. That was absolutely terrifying. I mean, I shouldn't even be in this at all, but we're now sat on 18 points. What is that from green? What the hell just happened? Why has red just taken this? I don't understand why they've just given that up, but each to their own, I guess. Let's go ahead and move this pawn up, so our bishop is now cemented in place. And our plan here is just to sort of set up a bit of a mating net on yellow. Yellow goes ahead and takes my light square bishop, which that's fine, because I can, of course, just recapture. And now, you know, maybe set up some threats of our own. I mean, obviously we can't move to either of these squares because they're very well defended for now. Okay, well, I take it all back. Yeah, green is absolutely infiltrating. Maybe now is time for me to lift my rook and, you know, go on the real offensive here on yellow. Just really start gunning for yellow. I think that's the play. Just start absolutely gunning for yellow. However, I can now just take this rook on my next go, and that would be mate. Okay, but the green, of course, takes. So now I must capture this bishop on my move. Right? Bosh. That's plus 25. We're now on 48 points, guys. I mean, this is absolutely glorious. This is absolutely glorious. Now we just need to target green, because if we get the mate on green, it's over. It's absolutely over. I think I need to lift my king to get my other rook involved, but this rook is currently being targeted, so maybe I just slide this over to here. It's currently not being attacked, and, you know, it seems like a nice little file to be on, so I have no issues with this. I have no issues with this. Yeah, now potentially go after green somehow, some way. This looks to be a pretty interesting move, just sort of going after green's rook. This looks to be an interesting move, guys. And if the knight moves, well, they lose a defender of the pawn in front of the king. And I mean, either way, I'm going to take the rook, right? Unless, like, red sort of plays here. But if they did do that, then I would, of course, just take. So, okay, now red is in severe trouble. Red is in some big, big trouble. Okay, let's go ahead and just take this. That's plus 5 again, man. I mean, we're on 53 points. We are heading up to the billions and trillions. We are heading up and up. And green actually cannot defend this knight, I don't think. I mean, wait, no, they can, actually. They could play here, but that would just hang that complete. Oh, and move the... Of course they can move over. Can I go here? Does feel a bit wild, but... I mean, there's just so many squares to look at. Like, am I getting mated if I do this? I don't think I am. I don't see how I could possibly be mated because of this. So I'm going to play here, and things are now very, very scary for green. Like, very, very scary. They need to, like, almost block like this. Yeah, okay, they do block with the bishop. That makes a lot of sense. Can I now go here? Potentially. I could potentially do that. Not seeing an issue with it. Just sort of attack red's knight. Can green give red a check at all? No. No, they cannot. Okie dokie. Makes a lot of sense. But now I think I have bishop here on my next go. And if green is to take, then I take and it's mate, potentially. Red, if they push this pawn, then we can set up our own checkmate. And that would be glorious, guys. That would be glorious. I feel as though we're coming to the climax of this game. But that wouldn't benefit red at all because they are also looking to win. Oh my god. Just mate, right? That's another plus 25, guys. Look how many points we have. We can just claim a win now. That is absolutely over. We in fact pick up a huge win despite almost being checkmated on move number 2. I mean, that is absolutely wild. We're going to go ahead and claim the win. How many points did we finish on? 76. Absolutely destroying the field. I just want to go back really quickly, guys, to over here. Yellow takes. Now, if red just simply... What was it they needed to do? Just... Oh, wait, no, it's not mate, is it? It's not mate. Unless they go here. Wait, it's green to move. Apologies. They go here. Red takes. How is it not mate? Oh, I can run. Wait, what? And then if they go here, I'd just take... Oh my god, I wasn't getting mated. Green just... Yellow completely fumbled. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. We have plenty of 4-player chess channels, videos on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.